Day.
Welcome back to our hour of Christmas gift ideas here in QVC. We're having a lovely hour. I hope you are too. Some great ideas for gifts, stocking fillers, secret Santas, and some practical gifts too. Not least of which, the next one we're going to talk about. It's this. It's the Bubblebum inflatable car booster seat. 503933 is your item number. £29.96 is your price. And this is a new product, a new creation. I think it's been on once before, but it's relatively new to us here at QVC. And the lady who created, who came up with it, it is an award-winning concept. And the lady who did create it and come up with it, who said, Grainne Kelly, is joining me now to tell us all about it. And she's a lady from my end of the world. Grainne, it's lovely to have you here with us.
And it is great to be here, Micheál. Thank you so much.
Listen, first of all, what is Bubblebum? What is it? What's it all about?
Bubblebum is the inflatable car booster seat for children. So if your child is aged between 4 and 11, they're supposed to be riding on a car booster seat by law. So the great thing is, if you're a grandparent or if you are an aunt or an uncle and you have to pick up a child maybe from the airport, if your relations are coming over for Christmas time, you can always have a Bubblebum, and it deflates down into this little bag and you can easily pop it into the box in the front of the car.
So you can always have that inflatable booster seat with you wherever you go in the car, because you never know when you're going to have to pick up a child and carry them in the car with you. So exactly what are we getting in the pack, first of all, Grainne, before we go any further, before we start looking at all the things you're going to be able to do with it? So when we open it, what are we getting? You're
getting the inflatable car booster seat. You're getting a shoulder belt positioner, which is for the smaller child. You're getting a bag to pack the product in. And you're also getting these Jellies headphones.
Oh.
And the great thing about the Jellies, and we've also got a free games app, and the great thing about the Jellies is, when you're travelling with your children in the car, the first question they ask is, can I play the game on your phone in the car, Mummy? And of course, we have now brought out this free games app for children.
Great.
But of course, the apps that they're playing in the car make a huge amount of noise. You don't want to be distracted by all the noise in the back of the car. So we've got these Jellies.
Headphones for them.
And the Jellies are softer as well in their ears, because you know those regular ones are quite hard. When you're wearing them in your ears, are really quite uncomfortable to wear.
Perfect. So now let's get back to the booster seat. The first thing I want to ask is, what exactly is a booster seat? What do you need a booster seat for?
A booster seat actually positions the vehicle seatbelt on the child.
Right.
So it's a safety seat for the car.
OK, so if you ever carry children around in your car, whether they're your own children or maybe your grandchildren, your nephews and nieces, or perhaps the friends of your own children, maybe you have a booster seat for your own child, but then sometimes you're picking up little friends of theirs for whatever reason, you've always got a spare one that you can carry around with you because it is so compact. But how do we actually use it? How do we inflate it? Are we going to be there blowing away on this to get it to inflate?
It's so easy, Micheál. It's so easy. I mean, I'll just show you. To get the air out of the seat, you just open it like so. You put it on a flat surface. You roll it to let the air out.
Yes.
Like this.
You can hear the air coming out of that.
Okay.
Yeah.
You close the valve, you pop it in the bag, and when you take it back out...
Yeah. And you literally just open it and it's just
as if by magic.
Listen,
as if by magic.
I want to tell you, you've got less than 200 of these left. If you do want to get them, they are a great thing to have, because if you're a grandparent and occasionally have children in the car with you, if you're an aunt or an uncle and occasionally have children in the car, or if you're a busy parent who often has friends of your children in the car with you and you want to have that booster seat for them, then this is going to be perfect. Because something else you're telling me is, if you've got 3 children, or if you've got 2 children and then a friend of one of your children, you can't actually fit 3 of the conventional size seats in the back of the car.
Well, that's right, Micheál. And the difficulty is you're then forced to buy a bigger vehicle. So if you've got 3 children, you shouldn't have to buy a 7-seater because you've got 3 children. They should fit perfectly well across the rear seat in the vehicle. And you can easily fit a Bubblebum in between 2 of those Group 1 car seats, or if you have 3 booster seats across the back, you can easily fit 3 Bubblebums. And
you said also these are all crash tested and they meet all the regulations as well, so people can be reassured by that. But what does it feel like to sit on? Is it soft? Is it squishy? Is it sturdy?
Have a squeeze.
I
bet you weren't asked that any more times today now. Is that the first time?
Asked today to have a squeeze. Oh, you know what? There's a little bit of give, but it's quite firm and sturdy at the same time. It's great.
It is, it is.
Could you take this out of the car and take it into, like, the cinema or something with the kids for them to sit on?
Well, you could do.
But it is for the car.
But it is specifically for the car.
You could use it in other ways, couldn't you?
You could indeed. And
I was just going to say, in the back of the car, and you're giving them the booster seat so the seat belt fits safely around them or whatever. Is that a big concern? Does it matter, really?
Well, it does matter. It is the law. And it's the law because it keeps your child safe. So that is really important. A child is not a small adult. Their bodies are proportioned different.
I only ask that because there will be people out there saying, oh, I just put the kids in the back of the car and put the seatbelt on, what does it matter? It does matter. You've got to look after your children. You've got to keep them as safe as possible. Not least because it's the law, as Grainne rightly said, but also because you want to protect them. You want to make sure they're as safe as possible, particularly if you're carrying someone else's children in your car. Now, there's only about 150 of these left now. If you were thinking you want to get them, then make sure you don't miss out. These are some of the awards that this has received. It's the Ulster Bank Business Achievers Award. It's also got the Practical Parenting and Pregnancy Award. It's a Mother and Baby Award. You've got the Entrepreneur of the Year Award.
Yes.
You just have awards coming out of your ears.
I know, I just make them up. I'm joking, I don't. But one of the other advantages of the seat, if you've got bucket seats or different shaped seats in the rear of your vehicle, it's really difficult to find any car booster seat that fits, because those rigid car seats, there's no give in them.
Yes.
But because of the shape of the Bubblebum, it actually fits perfectly in a bucket seat. Perfectly. And it doesn't damage the leather in the seat either, because those rigid seats always damage the leather in the back seat of the car.
Do you know what I think is great about this as well? If you take the kids on holidays, you're not going to be carrying your own seat with you away and on a plane on holidays. You can deflate this, roll it up, put it in a little bag, take it with you, and if you get a hire car at the other end, you've got your booster seat with you, don't you? Rather than paying a really hefty amount of money at the other end to hire a booster seat, right?
That's right. It actually can travel with the child, not the vehicle.
It's incredibly practical, but and incredibly sturdy as well. It's the Bubblebum inflatable car booster seat. If you know someone who's got kids at home and you're concerned that they're not using a booster seat, for example, why not get them this? Or maybe they've got a third child who always misses out because they can't fit a third seat in. Or for whatever reason, maybe your grandparent who sometimes has the small children in the car with you, then get this for them. It's the Bubblebum inflatable car booster seat. You get the carry bag with it. You also get some earphones as well, so that if they're playing games or listening to music or whatever. And you get the free app as well. You're getting all of that for less than £30, just £29.96. I have to thank Grainne for coming in and telling me all about that. Great to have her here, and a great innovative